Hey, hey, how we doing? Woo, what a day. What a flipping day. I have been flat out. But in a good way, right? In a good way. So yeah, for those who haven't seen, the Fateless game studio was launched today. And damn, we've actually been killing it on all the socials and stuff. So thanks for anyone who's been involved in that. Super cool. Super cool. We're going to be streaming a bit of Raid today. I almost didn't stream today, so I'm like, I am knackered. Like, I've literally been responding to people. We've had loads of kind of good vibes coming in, but I was like, you know what? People are going to want to chat about stuff, so why not? What we're going to do is a bit of a chilled stream on my free-to-play, because I need to make some gains on the free-to-play, and then we can kind of just chat about stuff along the way. Busy day, yeah, busy day. Skullman, how you doing? Remember the 300 voids you pulled with Lady H for me? Yeah, we got terrible luck on those. Pulled 2 Legos from a Temple Ancients. I'm pleased for you, man, because that felt bad. That felt bad, definitely. Samuel in the house, how you doing? Urchin, how you doing? Alien, how you doing, buddy? Taco's back amongst us. Hey, Taco, long time no see, mate. Valiant, how you doing, buddy? Hey Drew, how's things, man? Do you need it consulting pro bono for Fateless? I don't really know what you mean by that. Spell that one out a bit easier. Taco, you forced my hand. Anyway, right. So what's going on? I'm on the free-to-play account today. I've basically got some big decisions to make, so I figured I might as well do a bit of a stream of it and get the free-to-play punching on. The free-to-play is already in a good spot. Yeah, we're already 2-key in the Ultra Nightmare pretty much every day. Sometimes it's free, but I'm kind of like a tight 2-key, easy 3-key on the free-to-play. So that is working nice. Obviously, getting Artak in is also just absolutely clutch for any account. He's so strong. So he's helping me get through, stuff like Spider. Maybe I could go further than this, but at the moment I'm punching through Spider too hard. Maybe we could get further than that. Valiant, super excited for this. Yeah, man. Me too. Honestly, me too. It's going to be a long road. Like, unfortunately, I can't just pull the trigger and everything's going to happen tomorrow. I wish we could do that, but I can't do that. But definitely, I'm super excited. And the community are kind of buzzing, which is so good as well. Like, I've only had one video ever with more comments on it than the video I dropped today. One video ever. And I've put out a lot of videos, like 3,000 odd videos or something. You guys want to hear a bit more about Fateless? Maybe we'll do that first, and then we'll kind of jump into the free-to-play stuff in a minute. Lokio, thank you for the super chat there, buddy. I just bought Patreon for Fateless. Super excited for the journey. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So yeah, we've got our Patreon set up. And basically, the point of the Patreon here is to add a little bit of support if you don't want to be, if you haven't got cash for like investing, that type of stuff, which is most of us, to be fair. You're still in the mix. You are going to get yourself some merch if you come up to the Diamond or Ultimate level. We've actually got this super cool merch. I really love it. The hoodie and the mugs. So mugs for the kind of like Diamond, and then the hoodie for the Ultimate level. Plus, you will get your name on the credits of the first game we produce. And something we're not allowed to put on here, but once the game is complete, you will get some cosmetic stuff in the game. We're actually legally not allowed to tell you that, because what if the game doesn't get released? Yeah, so there's like a legal kind of thing behind that. But as long as the game's released, which we are absolutely determined to do, then you'll also get some cosmetic stuff if you're supporters on this Patreon stuff as well. But yeah, basically, what are we doing? I mean, it's mental, really. We're going to be looking at a game. It's going to be a hero collector game in the type of genre which we love and we know. It's going to be super high quality. That's the vibe, and it's going to be on an IP which you will all know and recognize. Yeah, that's really important to me. When I was kind of like pitching the idea to the rest of the guys, I was like, I don't want to do an IP where we build it from scratch upwards. I want to do an IP where we go after a really well-known brand and then we bring that lore, that kind of like great world to life. That's what I want to do. 90% chance to get a legendary, maybe. But it's going to be, honestly, I can't wait. Like, I know it's a long road ahead. We're talking probably at least 18 months before you start to see a playable game and that type of stuff. But 18 months, as we know, could fly by, right? So how cool to be in the mix right at the beginning. HH, I think 18 months is ambitious to get a beta out there. Yeah, I mean, maybe it is. A lot of it depends on timelines of signing contracts with the IP, all of that type of stuff. Pretty much from development go live, we think it'll be 18 months to get a beta, but that it could still be 2 years. It could be as long as 2 years for sure. So yeah, it's a fair shout. So yeah, I did a video. For those who haven't seen it, I did do a video earlier where I went into a bit more detail about some of this stuff, which you should go and check out as well. So I'm not allowed to talk about the actual IP yet until we get stuff locked down, which is fine. It's all part of the NDAs we've signed. But rest assured, it's going to be an IP which you absolutely recognize. Like straight away, you'll be like, yes, that's cool. And for my general player base, I believe it will be an IP that we all relate to. Yeah, I relate to it. I think everyone will basically relate to it. HH, remember that 10 times is not enough. What is an IP? So an IP is basically, it's intellectual property, but it's basically a brand. Yeah, so someone who's gone out there and created a brand. So, you know, Blizzard created the kind of whole World of Warcraft, you know, all of the kind of stuff and the lore behind that. There's a whole, you know, Riot have got all of their IPs with the League of Legends dudes. Like, there's tons of them, right? Star Wars is one, Marvel's one. There's loads of them. So, I can't give too much away. I can't give anything away, but that's what we'll be looking at. Before you announce it, can you do a Discord YouTube poll with some options? Yeah, I'd love to do that. I'd also I'd love to know what people think would be a cool IP as well. You know, just we talked about this for a long time because it was really important to me that we secure an IP that's got some real strength. Also, bearing in mind, we can't just fund this ourselves. We're working with kind of like an investment team at the moment. So we're securing investment. If you're a rich dude and want to invest, then it's still possible. But basically, we want an IP that the investors are excited by. Yeah, that ultimately, we're not going to give away ever more than... actually, we're looking to not give away anything more than like 30% of the company because we want creative direction of this game. But ultimately, we want the investors to believe in what we're doing, and that's important as well. Will it be cross-platform? Yeah. So definitely, the vibe is talking to the kind of dev studio. It's likely to launch on mobile and then have a PC client input after that point. So probably the beta will be mobile, and then sort of proper go live will be on all, you know, what do you call it? You know, like all softwares, I guess, or all what's it called? All platforms. Yeah. Smurf Blue, thank you for joining the members, dude. Thank you for that. This stream must take all the mental strength you can muster not to spoil stuff. Yeah, and imagine all the streams before where I wasn't allowed to say anything, G-Man. We've been working on this stuff for a long time. Say a long time, like a couple of months really, to get to this point. And I've been wanting to tell you guys everything from like day one. Really have. This is my free-to-play yet. We're going to be doing some free-to-play stuff today, tonight. When will you be able to give some more details? I don't know, honestly. So we're going to be giving details around, you know, time frames, stuff like that. We're going to be dropping it on the Fateless YouTube channel and through the Fateless Discord. So maybe I'll just have some of these links good to go so that you guys can come and connect with them if you want to. Let me just grab them here. But ultimately, I would say join the Fateless Discord, subscribe to the Fateless YouTube channel because we're going to be dropping stuff just on the build-up. But don't forget, like, this is a long way away, so don't expect me to be saying, and here's the game, because that's not the way this is going to go down. We're doing it properly. Here's a couple of the links. if you want to get involved in this stuff. Does that work? No. Do those links work? Someone try and connect to those links I've just said and let me know if they work. I might have to do them individually. Releases new game, but no mobile optimizer. We haven't released a new game, and mobile optimizer is on the cards. Again, I can't tell you when that is going to be because I don't know when that's going to be. But we had a breakthrough moment a couple of weeks ago, or no, last week, where I kind of like head dev. Crap, I actually failed. That's the first fail, I think. Where a head dev was like, we think we found a way to do something which we couldn't do effectively before, so that's good news as well. They don't work. Okay, so this is the YouTube link. Any mod able to make these into like easy to press links? Is that something we can do on YouTube? I don't know if Valiant, you're able to do that. This is the link to the Discord, so yeah, I would say join those two, then you will keep up to date on what's going on. Also, if you become a member of the Patreon, then you will get like insider info. That's one of the kind of things we're doing in addition out here for the Patreon. Is like you're basically just going to get news before everyone else gets it. For Hard Spider, what are the things that I should be focusing on? Hard Spider is quite interesting actually because the team changes from... You basically, if with Spider, you go, work your way up AoE hits, kill the Spiderlings with a bit of turn meter control. As you get to the higher levels, it's like full turn meter control, burn the Spiderlings. And then you flip to hard, and it's like AoE damage with burns is the way to go. Turn meter can't do anything anymore. So you're basically trying to nuke the Spiderlings to do massive damage to the boss. So you see, I've basically Kale's in my team where he wouldn't normally be at a high level, but he does do some AoE nuking for me. That works. YouTube does not make let's make commands like Twitch. Okay, that's a shame. Dreadnought and Exandia, thank you for joining the minions. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hey Padre, how we doing? Taco, my mod was stripped. Dude, you haven't been around for a while, man. I'll make someone a mod. So rubbish at this stuff. Professional streamer incoming. Can Taradi and Demitha work together in CB? Don't suppose those two work together that great. They don't really make a ton of sense together. I mean, if you're very early game, they're two great champions, but you've kind of got Demitha, I'm making an unkillable team, and Taradi, I'm making a team that can die, but I'm going to keep them alive for a long time. So they don't synergize that great. HH, can I ask you a question regarding Hydra? Yeah, fire away, man. I sent you a DM on Discord the other day on a very unique team. And I can appreciate it. I'd get quite a lot of messages on Discord. Is your name the same on Discord? Re-drop me a message and it will go to the top now. HH, when was the moment you decided you were doing this? Was it like in the car or something? So, yeah, Chase, look. I've had a ton of messages over the years of people saying, you should do this, you should do this. And I've always been like, oh, that would be fun, but it's never going to happen. And then there was this moment where we do like a weekly catch up with the HH Gaming guys. And then we do like a more in-depth kind of like monthly meeting, right? And I don't know. Basically, I was like, look, I keep getting this again. I did it as a bit of a joke, AOB, at the end of a meeting. I was like, this has come up again. The guys really want us to create a game. Shall we do it? I did it as a joke. And basically, the response was not like, no, of course not. It was that would be quite cool to do. And then I was like, is it possible that we can actually do it? And then I'm like, well, we can. We obviously need more specialized roles and stuff. And the more we looked into it, the more we were just like, you know what? We can actually do this. We've got one of the fundamental things which most game designers do not have. And that is a community that actually want us to create a game. So as long as we can understand the right type of game to create, we've already nailed one of the most fundamental things that you need, which is to have an initial player base, right? As long as it's not crap, obviously, which we would never want to do. But yeah, that was kind of like one of the kind of moments where we realized, you know what, this is actually going to have some legs. AOB, yeah, any other business, that's it. At the end of a meeting, there's always the AOBs. You normally go around the room and it's like, AOB, and everyone's like, no, 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 because they want to get out of the meeting. Is Candy rated a bit low on hard spider nuka? Okay, thanks for that, Ryan. I will pass that on. We're always, by the way, if anyone's like, when are you going to update champion guides and stuff? We're always doing it. Literally every day between me, YST, Saf, we're taking on feedback, we're acting on stuff ourselves, and we're always updating this type of stuff. So yeah, don't think it's just like done and left. It's always being changed. And when someone gives me like specific feedback, we go in and we do it some more. Let's have a look here. Oh yeah. What was this team? HH, I wanted to reach out to you. I know you're a busy man. Let's have a look. So this is from Zandia here. I know you're a busy man. Just watched your Sylvan Watcher video, and you mentioned Awella and her being very underwhelming. The faction was the only thing she'll be doing is healing and boosting turn meter, but I wanted to share a little Hydra comp with you. Okay. This works well for me. I don't have the best gear or a +4 Valk or something. So basically, because she's stacking the resistance up for your team, everybody's a resistance tank, yeah? That's interesting. Yeah, I definitely feel like she's got some niche roles. I'm not saying she's complete crap. It's quite a cool team, though. Means you could bring in, I guess, an extra damage dealer. Yeah, nice one. A Kenton with a 15 mil there. That's cool, actually. Yeah, I like it. Saf loves Awella. Well, I literally just picked up Awella on the main account of the was it at the weekend? Recently, anyway. So I didn't do the fusion. I just got her on a shard. So yeah, maybe I'll test her out a bit more. Will you have full creative control over gameplay, community suggestions, or will it be handled by someone else? We will have full creative control, like 100%. In fact, like so. Obviously, we went to a few different game studios to kind of pitch what we wanted to do and all that type of stuff and get quotes from them and that type of thing. Because ultimately, we're going to work with an established game studio that is going to bring to life our idea. Yeah. So, you know, there's a few fundamentals, like they've got to have an absolute quality sense of artistic presence within their teams. Like art for us is just so important. And we've seen loads of games come out which just don't cut it in terms of art. Yeah, so that was one. We want to make sure they got the genre. Yeah, because ultimately you can have a great game design, but if you don't understand the genre and get the games, then, well, again, we're kind of like starting on a really weak place. But yeah, I mean, just us having that kind of creative input constantly is super important to us. Like, it's so crucial. So yeah, absolutely, we are going to be it's as if we're going to be working there, honestly. It's going to be, we basically have a team kind of like map out of what features we want, how the game's going to look, how it's going to play. And then pretty much I think it's a weekly basis, we're basically going to be sitting down and going through different directions, different designs, that type of stuff. So yeah, obviously the team are going to then be off doing the work, but then they're reporting back into us with any type of, I guess, variances from what we want. HH, how long will the Patreon be available? I guess the Patreon is just going to be running for as long as we are in this kind of build phase. So ultimately, I would say minimum of 18 months. Yeah, that's going to be the build phase. The Patreon really is a way for people to support and help us reach the goals that we want to reach. And probably it will end up being used for things like, you know, for example, it costs like something like $8,000 to create a champion. And we want a really rich group of playable characters from the start. Like, there's no point in us launching with 50. We've seen it happen. The games just flop. Yeah, people get bored really quick. So we want that depth. So yeah, there's a number of things that will be used for, but the support is just really helpful. Are you allowed to say which game engine will be used? Good question, Battle King. We're in discussion actually between two. So either Unity or Unreal Engine 5, and there's pros and cons to both. So we're kind of still working through what we're gonna finalize with. Will your game be like Raid? Yeah, it's going to be that feel. Yeah, it's going to be a turn-based RPG. Obviously, it won't just be Raid clone, but it will have the same kind of fundamentals of this type of game. Who designed the logo? So we basically, Fiction's old business, his old company that he worked for, was in this type of work. So one of the guys that he really trusted from that team came on and worked with us around kind of our branding and the whole feel of what we're going to do. And yeah, and then we obviously had the sort of back and forth of iterations. But honestly, he nailed it so damn fast. Like, it was honestly brilliant. Like, the dude is a legend. I love it. Like, I absolutely love the artwork. Like, it's amazing. When obviously we didn't know, we didn't actually have an idea that we were going to do things like merch alongside the Patreon stuff until basically 2 days ago. Yeah, 2 days ago I was like, that's such a cool idea, let's do that. Let me show you kind of bigger screenshot of this. Yeah, I just feel like what a cool job they've done. So if you could see with the kind of logo here, so it's the 3 fates, yeah, and you've got the kind of well, you know the 3 fates anyway, but I just feel like it absolutely nails our whole kind of like brand feel that we wanted. And I think just like solo, it works, you know? So yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it. So we got an iteration of like the first few, and I was like, okay, these are cool. You know, when it's like all of them are cool, we like them all, but then we kind of start to refine. I was like, actually, yeah, these are brilliant. Really like the Pepe sticker too. Yes, 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 yes. This is so good as well. In the Discord, how do I just find it? Hold on. Yeah. So come and join in the Fateless Discord. Yeah, come and join us. We've already got over 500 members, which is really cool. Check out this. There was a sticker as well, actually. Check out what someone designed. Who was the person who designed this? Oh, I need the name. Anyway, this is so good. How do I make it bigger? Can I make it bigger? I don't know if I can. This sticker is so good. It's so brilliant. It's got like the Fateless headband and a Fateless bow tie. Absolute genius. Alright, brilliant. Love it. I absolutely love it. Yeah, if you want the invite link. Yeah. We've got it there. That's the Lemon Lord, who created it. Got to shout him out because it's so good. We literally spoke about it in the Discord, and then about half an hour later, he was like, something like this. We were like, wow, it's so good. So yeah, just ping the Discord link in the chat there. Game could be called Maximum Damage. Yeah, I love it. Oh, man. Yeah, this is... I've just pinged the Discord link if you want to join the Fateless Discord. Obviously, be aware, like, the Fateless YouTube, the Fateless Discord, we're at the very beginning here. So don't expect for it to be like every day, this is the next thing, this is the next thing. It's going to be more about community, discussion, and kind of like, you know, just giving people a place to be whilst this happens. Once we start to create the different champions and stuff, that's when we can start to really ramp it up and share the artwork and share some of the different designs and that type of stuff. But at the moment, it's more about just kind of like sharing information. Saf going to be part of Fateless. Well, he's going to be part of the team that's organising stuff. Yeah, of course. Yeah. YST in the house. How you doing, buddy? How's things? What's this? Johnny Cash. What do you think will be the biggest challenge or hurdle in developing the game? Well, that's a good question. I think there's a lot of different creative ideas, and you know, we need to nail pretty early a lot of the features that we want in this game with the developers, right? Because you can't just be changing the plans every 5 minutes with developers. It's just not on. So I think being able to make sure that we nail really cool initial concepts and something which we've absolutely pushed with the developers already, but it's like, we want depth in this game. Yeah, this is not an idle game. This is not going to be turn it on and it plays itself. You know, we want people to actually play the game. Not saying it's not going to be, you know, like raid in a sense of once you've got something running, it can run, but we want people to actively want to play the game. So, you know, making sure that we have that balance between it being really fun, great depth, but also accessible to people that perhaps aren't, you know, like super min-maxers. If there are people that want to invest, so if I've missed it, I apologise. The chat's going pretty quick. But we will be announcing an investment phase for like... Because we had loads of interest, honestly, way more than I ever expected. We're doing an investment phase with kind of like what I class as bigger scale investors. But even if you're like a 10k investor, which is money that you've got that is accessible, yeah? We're not saying go and sell your car to get involved. Like none of that stuff, right? You'd be silly to, right? Don't do that. But if you legitimately do want to invest, we're going to be doing like a community launch, probably Friday. But again, get into the Discord. We're going to announce it there, how you can get involved, what it's going to entail, all of that type of stuff. Okay. Careful, I sell my Audi. Yeah. Yeah. It's yeah. I mean, honestly, the community feedback so far has been insane. Like the video's gone bigger than I thought it would. The amount of comments and like cool comments and speculation's been absolutely hype. The Discord's blown up more than I ever thought it would. The YouTube channel with 0 videos has already got like 1,200 subscribers on it. Like everything is just kind of set up really nice here. So it's brilliant. You can have my firstborn, no worries. You don't have any conflicts with Raid? I mean, no. Like, Raid have competitors that come out every day of the week, don't they? And someone wrote on my channel, like, oh, Raid's going to stop paying you after this. Raid don't pay me any money, okay? They've never paid me any money. I make my own content. I'm in a content creator program, which I appreciate, and I will still be in. But yeah, they'd be crazy, would they? They'd be crazy to be like, all of a sudden, no, don't do any content on Raid. We're here, you've got another project. Come on. Who cares? Who cares? They literally, they won't blink an eye at it. It's irrelevant to them. Anyone who means anything in Raid, in Plarium, will just be like, yeah, whatever. Like, yeah, it's no concern. I might sell some Genzins to invest in Fateless. YST! You know where it's at, man. You've got plenty of Genzins to sell anyway. Mage man, you got your +2 ARB sorted, did you? Nice, nice, buddy. Will I still cover Raid? Yeah, I'm going to be covering Raid like as normal. Nothing's going to change. All that's happened, and it's been happening for the last 2 months pretty much. My time is just split more. Yeah, you've noticed I probably stream less. Because I'm bloody knackered. It's like I've doubled my workload overnight. And that's going to be consistent. So it might be that I continue to just stream a bit less. I will still be doing my Raid videos every day. You know, nothing's changed there. Nothing at all. Yeah, this game design is not going to come out for, as I say, like at least 18 months, if not 2 years. Yeah, so there's a long road ahead of us here. You better give me early access. You'll get it, dude. Don't worry about that. When am I doing another account takeover? Don't know, mate. Don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Probably, I don't know. Potentially Sunday. Potentially Sunday. I'm not sure. Looking forward to the SAF. This isn't coded right videos. Yeah, yeah. Hey Cody, how you doing, mate? Brian never stops. Now that's it. So we're going to be jumping into my next 6-star on the free-to-play soon, and honestly, like big decisions to be made here. And I'll talk through why in a second. But yeah, I'm kind of like in this bit of a crossroads at the minute. So interested in what people think. Craig, like I almost did a Diablo 4 stream today. Right, I've not played it yet. I played the beta or whatever it was, that early release stuff, and I was like, "Is it time to play Diablo 4?" But I've been so slammed with everything else, I just couldn't dedicate more time to something else. And I was like, "Should I just stream it?" And then I was thinking, "Well, we haven't done raid in a bit." Like, oh no, it's gonna fail, was it? Oh, close. So yeah, didn't feel right. So we have not done raid in a little while. Didn't feel right, really. Hey Citizen Z, how you doing? Will we have a content creator program? For sure we will. I can't give any details on it or anything yet because we don't even have like the first inklings of a game yet. But of course, yeah, I know how important it is to have creators, you know, following the game, hyped about the game, all that type of stuff. So yeah, we will absolutely do that. Again, if that's something that you think you might be interested in down the line, for now, just get in the Discord. Yeah, join the Fateless Discord, and then, you know, as things heat up, we will know that you want to be in the mix. That's really important. Odd one, how you doing, buddy? Imagine hitting 1K sub in one day. Yeah, you know what, Odd one? The problem what we've all shared, we've all done this wrong. We should have started a YouTube channel with no videos, right? Then you get yourself your 1K day one. We're at 1.28 thousand subs with no videos. Don't worry, a video will come tomorrow on this channel. Okay, it might just be a thank you, but damn, that's actually nuts. For anyone who doesn't know, Odd One Gaming in the house, another creator, cool dude, great raid creator. How'd you get that Eternal? Right, my main account, whatever the tournament was at the weekend, Champion Chase, yeah, I pulled 22 Void Shards or something, right? Whatever. Yeah, I ended up coming 3rd place in the Champion Chase tournament on the free-to-play for the 22 Voids. Can you believe that? My main account pulls over 100 shards, comes in 4th. So I've actually got a fat Soul Stone on the free-to-play. No, G-Man, maybe a bit of Diablo 4 next week, honestly. So yeah, I ended up getting the big soul stone. I guess we're going to pull it. Oh, thing is, right, I was going to pull it, and then I was like, well, hold on. We know that these soul stone tournaments are going to come. So I'm not going to pull it. That would be dumb. This is going to be valuable when it does come, right? So I just got to hold on to it. I'm a new player. I won my Kale skin and stone for 1.1k points. Nice, Jay. Nice, dude. Woodsman, shall I DM you in Discord about the Fateless info? Yeah, Woodsman, do that. Yeah. What type of thing are you interested in? Are you talking... Yeah, what's the angle? If you just want to join the Fateless Discord, then one of the mods here can ping a link in a sec. Or if you want to talk a bit more kind of like one-on-one, then drop me a DM. So, let's get into this free-to-play challenge, I guess. I am at this point. This is why it's become a bit tougher. I am at Ascend a Spirit Champion to level 6 on the Arbiter missions. I don't super need Arbiter, but I wouldn't mind getting Arbiter. But do I just forego this and just grab the Candy 6-star? Because honestly, like, what do I need next? I've got clan bosses sorted. I'm 2 keying it, if not 3 keying it. Mainly 2 key, sometimes 3 key. Ultra Nightmare clan boss every day. That's done. We're good with that. We've got great dungeon champions in Artak and Nephril and Brazelvard. Yeah, as well as like Stag Knight, Skimfoss. So I feel like my dungeon teams are looking pretty good. So it does feel like my arena is lacking. You guys can't get the links. Okay. Can you not ping a link in chat? This is the YouTube link if you guys want to subscribe to the YouTube. And let me grab you the Discord link. And yeah, here's the Discord link. If you guys want to get on the Discord. Go for the candy. Arbiter's not going anywhere. Yeah, true. What? Jessica, why didn't you save stars to Ascend? I don't know. I was just playing the game, enjoying the game. I don't know. I made the same mistake last year, honestly. Yeah, maybe I'll pin it. Yeah, good idea. I mean, Candy's not going anywhere either. No, it's true. It is true. What have I got in terms of books here? 2 books. So I'm not going to get maximum damage out of this dude, albeit it comes with pretty solid damage, right? I'm only going to gain, even with books, total of extra 20%. There's big damage here on the A1 that I would gain. If you do a message and just click on the 3 dots on the right, Taco, you should be able to pin. HH, if I want to stream Fateless, is that possible? Do you mean stream the game that we bring out? For sure, but we don't have a game just yet. Is Saf the big bad of Fateless? No. Saf's in the mix. Don't worry about that. Yeah, so Afan, just join the Discord for now. And as we get alpha testing and stuff like that coming through, we will absolutely be looking for people to get involved as CCs. Yeah. So, yeah, I got Candy. Another one, you just called him out. Karato is another good nuker. He's not Candy level, though. This is the problem. Candy, straight up better than this dude, right? He would be the spirit guy that I need, but I just feel like he's not as good. Oh, you can't pin? Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah, I think it's a Candy, right? Is it Candy? I mean, I guess the other option we've not spoken about is Royal Guard. I'm not saying I necessarily need Royal Guard, but he is bloody good. I don't think there's anyone else in the mix. I am going to level Madame as well. So it's going to end up being an arena team of Icatoon, Madame, Candy, and one more, and probably Nephro, I think. Get your Bommel champ set up. Well, it's slow, but Cornelia does do Bommel. Cold Heart again in the conversation, yeah. But I'm feeling like Arena is my next thing to kind of upgrade. So my Clan Boss team on the free-to-play here is kind of rocking, honestly. This is my... So it's an Ultra Nightmare team. I 2-keyed it today, Ultra Nightmare. Yeah, and I normally 2 or 3 key it, but basically it's Razelvarg, Nephril for poisons and damage, Rhonda for damage, Stag Knight, and Skull Crusher. Like, it's a super unconventional team, but it's doing the job. Fateless, let me see your fate. So many people commented that on my video. Right, we're going to do it then. Candy's going big. Candy's going big. Might have a barrel as well, actually. Let's upgrade him. So, for those who are faint of heart, do not watch this. He's gone. Is Candy better in a slow team? I mean, he's, yeah, possibly, but he's still damn good in a quick team, right? So do I have a barrel? Yes, we got a barrel. Look at this. Straight to max. Beautiful to see. I'm just going to throw the books in. Both go... Where do I want him? A1 or A2, actually? Probably A2. Both go A2. Oh, they did. Yes, they did. It's a good day. It's a good day. Got quite a lot of ascension points. Spacebar trick. Beautiful. Damn. He is looking ready. We're just going all in. Gems. Spend some gems during Clan v Clan. Why not? Let's build them out. This is not free to play life, by the way. HH breaking all the free to play rules. I definitely am, yeah. I think I saved the Ascensions because HH said to. Yeah, it is the right thing to do. Right, we're going increased damage when attacking with full health because we're trying to go for a quick team here. Whirlwind of Death and more damage when our first hit. Probably into... Do I want this? Bring it down. Increased damage when attacking targets with higher max HP. Probably is going to be nuke build. More damage on the A1 because he hits so well in his A1. Helm Smasher is a must. And I think we go Defense Tree here. He doesn't have any debuffs to land, so we're just going to go for pretty much the chance to counterattack is what I'm looking for. Counterattack here if someone, if he loses a lot of health, or if someone gets controlled here. That's the way. Are you going to have lore in your game? That is definitely the plan, Invincible, yeah. We want people to really get attached to the gameplay and have like a real affiliation to it. I know lore's not for everyone. I know that. But for those people that love it, they actually get really invested in it. And yeah, that's definitely something that we want to push on. In fact, the IP that we're looking to work with, we're kind of working with at the moment in terms of discussions, they've got a great kind of backstory lore, and we can just pull stories from it. This is the cool thing about working with an IP that's already established. It's like we can build on what they already have, and it'll be stuff that you guys have already got a feeling or a, you know, you've already got a bit of an attachment to, which is so important, I think, in a game. I can't say any more on lore. I can't say any more about who we're talking to, though. Hey, Grime Coffin, welcome, mate. Oh, Shield Breaker would have been a good shout, actually. Yeah, that would have been probably a better mastery to take. Especially at this level. Shield Breaker, probably better than this, actually. The risk levels are so high for the NDA. Oh, man. It's really hard. It's really hard because I just want to talk about it. I'm excited about it. I really just want to talk about stuff. If you guys make a Pathfinder gotcha, I will literally scream and hand over my firstborn. I don't want any more children, I'll tell you that much. I've had enough. I've had enough. Right, let's get the optimizer on, see what we can do with this dude. I've not really used the optimizer a ton on the free-to-play. In fact, I might be able to craft some lethal gear. Let's just have a look at that first. I've been farming not high levels of Dark Fae, but Dark Fae has been my kind of main focus. Yeah, it's all crap. Look at this. Where's any of the good stuff? Yeah, no good. I've already crafted the good stuff, I guess. Is it even worth it? Not really. Are there any other sets that might be worth it here? Swift Parry might be worth if I got a good set, I guess. Swift Parry, underrated as offensive gear for the kind of general public. You're right. Maybe. I really want attack percent stuff if we're going to use it for someone like a Candy. Attack percent, crit rate. Not great. Not great. Hey Liam, how you doing, buddy? Oh, this could be good. Attack percent. Oh, this could be good. Okay. That's a nice piece. I'm having a problem with my optimizer. Never opens. Is it? Have you got an up-to-date version? Or have you got something on? Sounds like something your PC. Sounds like maybe you've got something which is blocking it, like some sort of antivirus software. Not that we've had any problems with antivirus in ages, so it's probably something like, yeah, like directly based on your PC that's blocking it. I would have thought. And when I say any problems with antivirus recently, we've never had a virus. It's just some PCs were flagging it as a virus, okay? Before we get the whole kind of like crazy committee on us. It's always been sound. When will you announce the IP collab? As soon as we're allowed to. Yeah, and it might be that that's still a couple of months down the road. I don't know, honestly. I don't know. As soon as we're able to, I will announce it. We basically have to sign with them, and that takes time. Like, there's all this to-ing and fro-ing. It's annoying. You know what I would like? I would like to sit down in a room with them and just be like, let's thrash it out today. Let's just do it. But it's not, you don't really get that. It's like you have to go and meet the IP managers or the, what do they call it? Like VPs. Anyway, you have to meet with the big bods. Then they have to run it through their teams. Then you have to kind of agree financials. And it's a lot of kind of like, there's a lot of jiggery pokery going on with it. You should have said the big news. Clan boss drop rates have changed. Yeah. IP is a intellectual property, so it's basically somebody's brand. Yeah, we're basically what we want to do is we want to use their brand to build a game rather than us building our own game with our own kind of like our own IP. We want to go out to someone that's already got a brilliant brand, a brilliant kind of set, a world, brilliant lore, and bring that to life in our own game. I hope it's not Daniel Levy. I wouldn't even try if it was Daniel Levy. What are you going to do for Sand Devil on your free-to-play? I mean, all I do at the moment, when I need to do it, I just farm a low levels, farm stage 5, just so that I get enough to do the daily stuff. But it's so far from a priority on a free-to-play. Really, Sand Devil was very endgame stuff. So I have been super lucky though. I got Ascension on my boots for speed for a decent set of boots. I've only got, I think, this or maybe 1 or 2 boots for my whole main account. I have landed it on my boots on my speed freak. So that's actually quite cool. HellHades, any issues with using the Fateless logo on Discord profile pics? I like you, love the logo. I don't know the answer to that. Fiction, are you here? Fiction. I don't know. Taco, go and ask Fiction if that's good or not. I don't know. Right, so let me just see what we've got in terms of gear here in a few of the sets before I start trying to build. So I'm interested to see if I've got any good damage gear in different sets. Mainly looking at Savage. I don't think I've got good Savage, but I'm going to look. So that could be good. That could be good. Oh, maybe I can get a Savage set going. Oh, those gloves are absolutely cracked. Look at those gloves. Okay, maybe we can get some Savage gear going. Attack percent. Attack percent with crit rate. Okay, maybe we can make this happen. That's better than I thought I was going to see. So all I'm going to do for now is just level some stuff up to 12. I'm not going to take it all the way up because the optimizer will tell us if there's any sort of chance without me spending all my silver. They're rolling pretty well. No helms. What do I need to ask? If someone's allowed to use the logo from Fateless for their like Discord, their own Discord logo. Really wish that had rolled crit rate there, but still decent. Roll these up. Well, retaliation gear actually would be a good offset if I had any good stuff. I don't know if I've got any. I don't think I've got any right now. Lethal, what's lethal looking like? Lethal's not looking like I've got enough for a set of anything right now, so there's no point rolling that stuff till I got more of it. Let's have a look at cruel gear. Could be good. Yeah, I know not for your Discord, for your profile, John. Yeah, maybe I didn't explain that properly. Oh, that's rolled as bad as it could have rolled, that is. I'm basically looking for crit rate, crit damage together, and attack percent in the mix as well. That's the kind of 3 stats I'm mainly looking for. I don't care about much else on a candy built to do the arena. What's the minimum investment you're considering from potential investors? Good question. So we're looking at a system called angel investors, and basically what that means is like lower tier. And I don't mean to be disrespectful, but we're looking to make millions in investment. Lower tier investment is able to come in and almost do like amalgamation of investors. Yeah, so through the Angel Network, you could actually invest as little as 10k and be in the mix. Yeah, you'll just get a share based on the amount that you invest. So that's possible. We're going to be dropping all of that info when it's ready, which should be Friday, I'm hoping, in our Discord. Okay, so if you do want to kind of get involved in that stuff, I've pinned the Discord for Fateless Games. Go and join that because you'll get more info. And yeah, obviously, we'd love to get as many of the community involved as we can. And yeah, that would be amazing. Honestly, I've got to say, because we've also got the email system unlocked as well, kind of overwhelmed by the amount of people that absolutely already believe in this project to the point where they're asking those type of questions. Like, it's super cool. Very, very cool. So yeah, I really appreciate the general sentiment. It's amazing. HH, do you think playing will revoke your CC perks? Nah, I don't think so. Maybe in like, don't know, like 16 months if they feel like, you know, we're a genuine threat or something. But initially, it will literally be like, we've heard it all before, etc., etc. Like, they're not concerned one bit. How many competitors came out against Raid in the last 6 months? Like, tons. Yeah, absolutely tons. So yeah, I don't think they'll even be considering it right now. Is Lady H excited for the new game? I think she's secretly excited. Yeah. One thing I will say, like a few people have asked, there's absolutely not going to be any crypto, stroke NFT, any sort of angle like that in the game. No way. We're not interested in that. So yeah, rest assured, that's definitely not an angle. When can we buy shares? Well, I was saying, like, so anyone who actually wants to be an investor, this is the one time really that will be an option. We will be kind of launching an investor program probably Friday. But join the Discord and you'll get info for how that works through an announcement on the Discord, yeah? So the pinned message on the Discord is probably the easiest way. If you're looking at, like, Daniel, if you're like a big boy investor, DM me on Discord and we can have a chat. But for most people, it's just kind of like we want to be involved in the project in some way. HH is creating Ashes of Creation. Yeah, I think we're saying like Ashes of Creation, right? It's just it's such a long project, isn't it? Like, we don't want that. We want something, certainly not for our first game. We want something which is tangible that we can kind of craft and work on much faster than that. You want to nuke at HH? That would be cool, actually. Seems like your Discord, it's not accepting DMs. Should be. I've been getting DMs like tons. Shouldn't be a reason why not. Is there a free-to-play investor option? Yeah, how do we work that one in? Right, let's have a look here. Who do I have locked? I should have my clan boss team locked. Let's unlock El Hain and Apoth. Zoom in a bit so you can see what's going down. So with this, with any sort of champion building on the optimizer, you want to lock out champions you absolutely don't want to touch their gear. I think that is it. Okay, and then we're going to be building out our candy. Cool thing about the optimizer is you don't really need to tell it a lot, especially for a damage build. I literally just go damage mode and tell it I want damage on the A2. You don't have to do that, but it does help with the gear optimization. And then I just want to tell it how fast I want the champion to be. So we're going to be going Hiker 2 into some sort of crowd control. Madam's going to be my drop defense for this team. So the speed doesn't matter so much because my Nethril is going to be pushing back enemy turn meter for most people anyway. So I don't need to worry about speed that much. I can literally go down to about 170 speed and just go in for a nuke. I don't want any other stats. That's all I'm telling it is get me enough speed that I want. Otherwise, just give me damage. Yeah. I'm also not going to tell it gear sets or anything because I don't need to. One thing I haven't looked at though is have we got any jewelry rolled up? So we want ideally attack based stuff. That's lucky. It's the only one I got. HH would be good as a Death Knight. That'd actually be very cool, yeah. Is Saf joining you, HH? Saf's definitely part of the team. Like, Saf is part of our general team anyway, yeah. Don't think Saf's not involved. He is. So, yeah, don't worry about that. Saf is in the mix. So, do we have crit damage? Do you feel like with these new buttons, you keep pressing the wrong buttons nowadays? I definitely do. Crit damage, so it finds it. Let's roll it to 12 for now. And then attack. Do we have an attack banner? Yes, with attack percent. Love it. Okay, it's going to be this one. Maybe I'll roll this to 16 because I'm definitely going to use it. Hopefully we roll some speed. Oh, we do. Beautiful. Okay. The other thing you can do when you're doing the optimizing is just see what sort of glyphs you've got. So I can like plus 4% anything and kind of do a bit of speed glyphing if I need to, but I probably won't do that. So I can just tell it here on basic, yeah, I got some glyphs sitting about. That's all I need to do. Let's see what we get. Titan, what's up, HellHades? Can't wait to play your game. Yeah, thanks, dude. I can't wait to play the game, honestly. I'm so, like, hyped about getting it out there, but I know that it's still so far away. It's a funny feeling. I was talking to Lady H earlier, and she said, "Are you excited now?" And I'm like, "Yeah," but it's still so far away. But it's cool that the community have reacted so positively to the general idea. It means a lot. Yeah, Saf will be on that test server access. No worries. I think Discord might be a bit laggy, but yeah, thanks, dude. I got your DM. Appreciate it. Is there some way... Hey, Des, how you doing, mate? Is there some way we can help get the message out there, like using a link on Facebook? Any form of sharing my video, sharing the socials, any form of that on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, like anywhere is helpful. Like any way to get it out there is super helpful. Yeah, really appreciate it. For an April Fool's, you should kick Saf off the test. Yeah, man. Sure. All right, let's have a look at what's going on. So we'd be... Notice we're not using any of that Savage gear. I thought it would pull the Savage in, but hold on. Let me just change something. One thing that's worth doing is just telling it what you're fighting against. So we're actually fighting General Champion. Probably likely to be something like 3,500 defense. Although we are going to drop defense, so maybe actually, maybe it's fine. Maybe it is, call it 2,500. Likely to be something like a 50,000 health. I don't have an increased attack in my team at the moment, actually, which not great. But I thought it'd be finding me some Savage gear, but it's not. It's just finding me normal gear. So my Savage gear does not give me a better damage rating than this gear here, basically. Loads to chat about Saf. The reason why Saf's not kind of like, you know, instantly named and all that type of stuff. Saf's priorities are building out some of the tools that we're doing in Raid. Like, that's the facts. He's got so much going on. We can't burden him with any of the new stuff for a while. Yeah, so, but don't get me wrong. He's absolutely involved in this project, okay? Don't worry. But we're not kicking Saf to the curb. In fact, if I could clone Saf, I would clone Saf. He's absolutely unreal. Hey, Martin, how you doing? What's this? Serial Killer John. Will you still keep playing Raid when the game releases? It's so hard to know, man. It's so impossible to know. Certainly up until that point, I'll be doing my normal content, etc. And there's nothing to worry about there. Interesting, it is pulling through speed stuff here. I guess my Savage gear just didn't have the speed on it. Also, it thinks I want... this is something I should have turned off. It thinks I want to max the Ascension bonus. I can't do that on the free-to-play, so I actually need to reload this. Wonder if I said I've got a few glyphs as well. Even just basic ones can make quite a difference. So if I said I can +2 speed everything, we might get a better kind of overall loadout. FIFA Mobile had a mechanic. The player could watch as many ads as they wanted to get energy for the game. That's an interesting one. Like, we are talking about that type of thing. Yeah, is that something people want? I guess it could be. Ultimately, the game does have to make some money, right? I know we'd love it to just be like, this is free for everyone gets everything, etc. The game's literally costing multi-millions to make. It has to make some money somewhere. So there will have to be monetization in it. We just don't want it to be ridiculous, you know? Are you going to put your team in the game? Yeah, maybe. That might be some of the Easter eggs, like spot the different characters that represent the team. It could be quite fun, actually. All right, let's get this build done. So, ring is on. Gonna level these bits up in a sec. Gonna be stealing some of Kale's gear because he has got my best gear right now for nukage. He's my nuker right now. So basically my upgrade is from Kale to Candy. It's quite a significant upgrade. Kale's going to be rebuilt just to be a dungeon machine. What is this? Should have done this whilst I had all the freebies going on. Couple of bits of crawl. Okay. Okay. Subscription based for removal of ads, I think, is better than the free energy, especially in the game ID you have. Too much energy early could affect the economy. Yeah, maybe. I personally do not love the whole kind of click away ads thing. I personally don't like it, but I can get how people would want to, you know, utilize it if they don't want to spend any money and they're happy just to sit there waiting. Cyrus, we're about to use Candy in my arena team and probably going to try him in my hard spider team as well. Let's start enchanting up some of this stuff. This is great, this roll here. Very big on that one. 4. Might as well give him some defensive stats as well in case we take a hit. I wonder, I'm going to put a quick poll out because I've gone down this road with HH Gaming and honestly it's never really worked, okay? So would you like to purchase Fateless merch? You know, as a way to sort of support the game development. Not do you like it? Like, not, is it not just like, oh, I like the look of it? I'm actually asking, would you actually like to purchase some? Yeah, as I say, I've gone down this route before and it's just, I don't know, the HellHades stuff's never really sold. HellHades, what's this? I put my hand up for head community contact. Taco, we might hold you up to that, mate. We might well take you as said there. If you want to make it big, make limited edition founders merch. Yeah. I mean, I really love the visual and everything. Like, I love it. I really do. I think it's brilliant. But it's a difference between, oh, I love something, yeah, it looks cool, to, yeah, I would actually part cash with that, you know? Because it is something we'd set up. Because, you know, all of this really, it's just us building momentum, you know, building money in the coffers to actually get this thing to happen quicker. Like, I guess the more funds we raise, the quicker we can do it. Literally, the team we're working with have got huge amounts of employees that they would flex up or down to requirements. Some things you can't fast forward. Yeah, some things like, you know, building the kind of game engine stuff takes as long as it takes. But some things like the artwork, you can massively speed through if you've got more people on the job. I think if the hoodie was purple and the print black, that would be cool. Interesting, okay. Okay, we're just going to glyph this dude out. Madcapper, I know. I'm literally like trying to do raid, but all I want to do is talk about Fateless right now. So we're kind of doing both, right? We're having a bit of a chilled raid stream whilst chatting through options, possibilities, all that type of good stuff. How you doing, by the way, Madcapper? Appreciate your comments earlier, mate. My Discord is lagging hard. Is anyone else struggling with Discord right now? One thing about merchandise is people don't want to spend a lot of money. Yeah. It's a bit like anything, right? You kind of get what you buy, what you pay for. So if you're like, oh yeah, I want a hoodie, I want it to be good quality, but don't charge more than 20 bucks, that's not going to happen. It's not. If you want a decent hoodie with a good quality material and stuff, you're going to be looking at probably $40. That's pretty much it. Like, bearing in mind it's got to be shipped and all that type of stuff, it's likely to be a reasonable whack of cash. And that's really without us making a lot of money. But I've done this before. We actually went down the route of basically make zero, but try and get HH merch out there for fun. Didn't really sell anyway. Didn't really sell. Is the game going to be free to play? It will be obviously free to play friendly, yeah. Yeah. There will be paid elements as well, because the game would have to make some money at some point, you know? But it will definitely, look, I understand the way these games work and stuff. We're not going to be trying to fleece a player base. That's not the angle. Right then, finished off Candy, phase 1, nearly 5k attack, 241 crit damage. I'm quite excited to test him out. We're going to just build Madame up to level 50. Again, this is not free to play live. You shouldn't build like this, but we are on stream and I do want to get going on it. So we're just going to grab some of these dudes. Some chickens anyway. Gotta purchase those extra Lambos somehow. Yeah, that's it. Getting short of Lambos here. Epic books. Do I want epic books into Madame? Do I need it? Once this happens once, we either win or lose, don't we? Do I need any books in her? I don't think that I do. But have I got anything else that I'm looking to book? It's already done. I don't really have a lot that I want to book right now. I could book out her, but again, she's pretty good as she is. Maybe I save them for now. Hey, Zero Day, thanks for joining the Minions, buddy. Lady H should be the ninja of the game. What's this? Okay, you're not only going to make it for people like Wales and Trackers, are you? No, of course not. Of course not. Like, we would be dumb to not learn from, you know, all of the experience we've had, right? So, no, of course not. Quit slot. I just want to take a look to see if I can make Piker Toon any quicker. Balance mode. Just looking for speed, really. She's not in my clan boss team or anything, so I can just pump speed on her and see what we get. Am I going to be in the game? We were talking about this earlier. Maybe. Maybe that'd be quite fun. Not sure, though. What have I got here? One upgrade, potentially on the helm. Otherwise, she's wearing the quickest stuff that I own already. Which helm is it? This one. Why not, I guess? Get the extra couple of speed. +4 is good. Take it up to 12. That's all we need. I'll be the Harrier. Yeah, that would be funny, actually. That would be funny. I've not got a chest that can be quicker. Man, it feels bad. Gloves are good. That's not bad. That's okay. The weapons are slow, actually. So what we've got here with speed substats. If I get some double rolls outside of speed set, it might be better for me to use non-speed gear for high cartoons. That's what I'm looking for here. Hey, Cody and Zero Day, thank you both for joining the minions, buddy. Zero Day upgraded. Thanks, mate. Can we volunteer for alpha testing? For sure, Brent. So anybody that's getting involved in the Discord, you will see when that type of stuff comes out, okay? So the Discord link is up above, pinned comment. Come and join the Discord. Really would appreciate you doing that anyway. We won't have much to share for the next foreseeable few weeks, okay? So it's more going to be about discussion, getting ready, that type of stuff. And then as soon as we can start sharing, we'll be sharing it on the Patreon page first. Yeah, so anyone who becomes a Patreon is going to be basically first in line. And this will also help support us to develop the game. Yeah, that's fact. So if anyone can get involved, that's really helpful. You'll also get some merch if you're in the middle or the top tier as part of that. But other than that, it's going to be going through our Discord. So we would really, really appreciate that. What do you mean when, Jason? What do you mean when? Yeah, man. There's plenty before that happens, that's for sure. Furthest TFT to last set. I'm kind of getting my head around it, Liam, but I'm grinding it out. I'm enjoying TFT for sure. Yeah, I've been enjoying it. I know Lockers has already got himself up to plat, which is pretty good actually. He's been enjoying it a lot. The pin link is returning an invalid invite, is it? Should be right, unless I didn't copy it right. This should be the Discord link. Is that not what I've got pinned? Fine. Does that link work? Hey, Internet Beast, how you doing? Can I volunteer for Discord mods? CJ, quite possibly. So we're going to be going through that stuff. I guess be active in the Discord is the first thing. And then once the initial hype dies and we see who's going to be there as kind of like, you know, the active people, then I guess we make those sort of decisions. Okay, this could end up being better speed-wise than what we've got. Didn't roll again. 16. Don't know. +4. +7. So that's +11. And we get... Nah, still slower. Still slow. I think we stick with what we got. I'm just wasting silver now. 288 speed, high cartoon. Let's build out Madame as well. Equip that. Let's do the Madame. So we want... Basically, we want to go for a balance mode. Just push in speed and accuracy. I've got to say, like, for those who've been following Darth and his kind of like moving to stardom on Diablo 4, he's already got his silver play button award from YouTube. So awesome. Like, the dude's been grinding it out for years and his channel has just absolutely like skyrocketed. Like the dude is over the moon with it because that's been one of his kind of big things he wanted to nail. Really pleased for him actually. So cool. Like his channel's only a couple of weeks old. So crazy. Like it's absolutely nuts. Will your game allow gear roll up before level 40? I think it will, yeah. It will be, so Balked, it is going to be a raid style game, yeah. We're not going to move away from stuff we know our community already likes. So yeah, definitely will be. But obviously we'll be looking at the best things from this type of genre. We'll be trying to influence like new things as well, not just what already exists. So there's a lot of work involved in the whole kind of like building of the framework of it. Okay, I can soon. Where are you? Just sender. Need a $100 Soulstone pack at launch. Yeah. I'm getting attacked by bugs now. I've got my window open because it's really hot in the UK, but I need to shut it up. That's it. Hey, Grant, thanks, mate. Thank you. What's the concept of the logo and stuff? So it's based on the three fates. Yeah, so it's like a Greek mythology. Basically, the fates were, what is it, like personification of destiny. Yeah, and I guess our whole theme was like, destiny is our own. Yeah, which is why it's fateless. Like, we will decide our own fate. That was the vibe. Lorian, yeah, feel free to chat in the Discords. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. That's what we want. That's exactly what we want. People to get involved in the conversation. Right, what are we doing here? What are we doing? So, didn't want to upgrade our skills yet. Let's get a build going. So basically, most of this is perception gear. Yeah, so you want to be grabbing, certainly for the level I'm at on my free to play, I'm probably more interested in decent speed rolls than kind of like full accuracy builds, but I've already got some pieces which are rolled up, which are solid, like this one. I don't really want to steal from other people, and I've got gear to roll. I've kind of been saving it for Clan v Clan, but I am rinsing my silver quite quick here, as you do. This is a great piece. Look at this. Double roll accuracy, single roll speed. That's definitely worth a 16 if I had a bit more silver going on. One as well. That's better. So the optimizer was finding me crit damage. I don't really want crit damage. I want survivability. So that one works. Speed boots. Look at these speed boots that I rolled today. Accuracy. Too bad. I got one. One's enough, honestly, with these great boots. Two would have been brilliant, but we'll take the one. And then we just want a chest. Ideally with speed on it. Okay. Probably the one, though. Okay. So what are we at here? 213 speed, 300 accuracy. That's more than enough for my level. Now I just want survivability, really. In the other pieces. Ideally, some accuracy rolls on the amulet. She's only going to be a 50, so we're not going to get a banner on her for now. Defensive accuracy works as well. Depends where we roll. Crit damage. Take that one to 12. If we don't land it, I'll take that 5-star one. We did. That'll do. That will do. Okay. Take this one up to 12 as well. Yeah, we probably need a bit of an FAQ around questions that we're seeing a lot. Things like, you know, what platforms and that type of stuff. So maybe we need to start drawing some of that stuff up. Are you still looking to bring mobile to Optimizer? Ryan, yes, we are. Yeah, in fact, we made some headway over the last week on doing it. So things are looking perhaps a bit positive on that, which we've always thought it's going to be super, super tough to do. We've made some pretty decent headway. So not saying it's coming next week, but it is definitely still on the horizon, yeah. How much damage is the Clan Boss team doing per key? I showed that earlier, so I've got my 2 key in today. I'm pretty much doing 36 or so mil. So I'm on that cusp of 2/3 keying every day. Let's roll. Let me have a quick look. Yeah, crouching. That looks brilliant. Yeah, let's release that. Sounds good. What's UK hot? It's like 25 or so degrees at the minute, but it's quite stuffy. It's quite a stuffy heat. So I really want my window open because all of a sudden the temperature's rising in this room considerably since I just shut that window. But it's that time of night where, you know, where like all of the lights around me, I'm just amplifying bug attention. Karim Panda, thank you for joining the minions, buddy. Thanks, mate. It's over 100 in Texas, is it? But your houses are all like air conditioned, right? Because ours are not. All we've got is fans which blow the hot air at us, or windows open with the bugs in the face. Could you give me access to the FAQ, please, for the bots? That would be it's a Fiction question, not me. Fiction owns the Discord, buddy. Yeah, so no houses in the UK have AC, or not no, but almost no. Like it's basically just not a thing. Just not a thing in the UK. Like there's, I guess, it's just not hot enough regularly enough, you know. Right, let's have a look and see how we can test with some of these big boy teams in Arena nowadays. Put my new candy to work. So we want the Madame, we want him. We're going to go speed into drop defense, into drop turn meter. You can either go drop turn meter or stun on a Nephro. I tend to go for the drop turn meter into the stun after. And then Candy. Again, Candy, I don't have an increased attack champ. I would like this, but I think we open with this. And if that doesn't work, we take this. Okay. Question here. I'm unlikely to win this speed race, but I guess we'll have a look. I'm in this kind of gold-free area where... Oh, I did win it. Okay. But then I got cut in on. Sucks a bit. We did get to hiding, though. Yeah, my follow-up is a bit of a problem. So, my Nephro I can't speed up because he is in my Clan Boss team. Guess let's try a couple more. Oh, you've got screens on all your windows to get a breeze in. Okay, that sounds actually pretty useful. This is a very high, like, defensive team we're fighting here. Smacking them down. Nice. Like, normally I'd be avoiding that type of team with my previous setup. I could bring in Umbral, actually. Umbral's not a bad shout. Maybe I should turn off his A3 so that he goes straight into that A1. Does the smacks. Come on. This team is so much better than my old team already. Or Cornelia for sleeping. Yeah, that's a good shout as well. Oh! The one shot. My Cornelia might already be quick enough, actually. What's she built like? 209. Nah, she's still quite slow. I'd have to rebuild her. I'd have to rebuild whoever I do. My silver's just gone to an all-time low, so that's probably not going to happen today. $20 mil is gone. I should turn off the A3, yeah. Get wrecked in this one. Hey, Trick Treat, thanks, mate. Yeah, I'm so excited for the new project, like big time. You know, I've been wanting to tell you guys about it for a long time. And yeah, it's finally here. Still plenty to be done, don't get me wrong, but it's finally here. This is the only trouble. Without increased attack on, one shot in the enemy when they're big boy teams like this is quite hard. Like, this is a full defensive team again. This is a go second team. Not really with any sort of damage, though, I don't think. But also, have I got enough damage? They might end up just whittling me down. HH, I saw somewhere that some CCs are going to meet on the 1st of July. Can you make a comment about that? Yeah, so Deadwood's over for a few days, and we're planning to meet in London. I don't know where. I don't know too much more. I'm going, but I don't know exactly where and stuff. So that's about all I got. Yeah, I think... Who's going to be there? I think YST, myself... Guys from HH Gaming, probably Lady H, no, not Cold Brew, I don't think. Dub Raids, Scratch. Yeah, should be cool actually. Should be fun. I've not met most of them, so should be really cool. Taco, are you still in like South London? Fateless board meeting, yeah. We're winning some, we're losing some. It's kind of what I was expecting, really. I do need an increased attack champ. Kind of where Arbiter comes in quite clutch, isn't it? I do still need that Arbiter in this team, instead of Nephril, actually makes a perfect team. Because we get our extra turn meter control, and we get increased attack. Are you in Cambridge? Okay. Is the meetup open to the public? I don't know the answer to that, honestly. I don't know what we're doing. How can we share that? Probably through Discord. Like, I don't want to make any... Because I'm not organising it and stuff, I don't want to make an announcement and then everyone's like, what the hell are you doing? I'm actually not sure. It's goodbye to the London life. Why is he going before my Madame? Have I changed the speed order somehow? Or is Madame getting controlled? Maybe she was speed controlled somewhere. Will I be making content? What, on the new game do you mean? Teat? Oh, T2 sugars. T2 sugars, not teat. I mean, I would expect so, for sure. But obviously, there's going to be some time away. If anything else, like, if you just want to see some of the kind of development work, the build, all of that type of stuff. Oh, in the real life meetup. Sorry, yeah. You can join Fateless YouTube channel if you want to see the Fateless stuff. But for the meetup, there'll probably be at least some pictures and stuff. I don't know if we're going to like stream or anything like that. Mr. T is your new nickname. You should definitely change your name to that. Brilliant. Okay, I think we're going to do a couple more and then we're going to call it because I am absolutely beat after a pretty hectic day. I will just say though, like, one of the reasons why I did stream today was because I feel like the community has been so positive today and I just had to get on stream and like say thanks. Yeah, it's like, you don't even understand like how cool a vibe it is that, you know, so many people are positive and behind, you know, projects you're doing or whatever. So I do appreciate it. It's huge. It's absolutely huge. It means a lot. And as I've said, like if you only just kind of jumped in, please join the Discord for Fateless. Please sub to the YouTube channel. Keep those kind of good vibes going because it helps us when we're talking to investors and stuff like that. So I think we're going to end the stream there, guys. Candy is built. The free-to-play moves on. And yeah, I need to get some rest and probably answer about a bazillion DMs. So appreciate you all. I'll catch you soon.